Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Thief Deadly Shadows. We were just successful at doing the Keeper Compound mission. We didn't find any proof whatsoever that Orlin was behind the assassination of Kautica. We were unable to find Artemis, who is looking for proof of himself for who has done it. And we know we didn't do it. We did encounter an old woman who wanted us killed and attempted to kill us by animating a bunch of statues in a room where we were told, where I guess she wanted to meet us. She also knew we were going to be there and knew we would go to Orlin's office, which I'm not sure how that happened either. We're now back on the city streets. We need to vendor some of this stuff so we can buy money to purchase more equipment. We're not that low on stuff, all things considered. We didn't use too much this evening, but let's see how far we're able to get. We have to make our way to Aldale, where we haven't been yet. It's the 5th and final area in the city. I think I remember where he's located, so we'll try our best to make it to his place. Now remember that the enforcers are still around. They will be hunting me, so I need to be very careful. Right, okay, so I can talk. There's nothing wrong with me talking at the moment. I'm just really nervous. I see the gas arrow. I'd like to see if I can make it up there somehow to get it. But I don't know if we can make it. We can. Maybe they're not around. Or maybe the ones we knocked out remain knocked out this evening. This was the guild person? The fence, who used to live in this section of the city. He's not here any longer. I have 5 gas arrows. I like to use the 5 I've got. I'm sorry, one of them. I don't think we'll get a chance to do so. We could probably use some more holy water. So let's go back to the chapel here. Oh, thank goodness, moss arrows. We'll try to collect as many arrows as we possibly can, as well, without spending money, given how much we need the cash for other things. Everyone, I'll be right back.
First the chalice.
What's this?
Hey!
Aha! What wickedness brought thee?
What the heck? I'm not allowed in here?
I canst follow no longer. The villain hath eluded me.
Oh, the clock tower. They blame me for the clock tower. Good for them. I did not think that was the case. They must have just been talking about me. What's my faction status with them? Allied. Interesting. Well, I want that holy water. There's no way we're getting it. Actually, we might be able to get it. We have to sneak this way to pluck it. Oh, there is no holy water here. Well, okay. The holy water font is quite some distance away. So let's just get out of here then. I wonder if the hammers here, though, reacted. They didn't seem to react to me when I walked up to them. Huh. Maybe it was just those two hammers inside who blame me for the tower without proof. Maybe I was incorrect about the enforcers as well. I was pretty sure they were still out here, though. Well, I don't see any on guard, and I don't hear their voices, so I suppose they're not around this evening. Oh, this leads us into the Hammer Cathedral via a back way. That leads to the graveyard in there. We'll have to remember that's there. I don't like seeing the gargoyle statues any longer. And there's a switch here. Oh, this is where the two... That is where the two enforcers started from the last evening that we were here.
Soaking it twice a day in ox blood, which stings like an angry patch of nettles, I'll tell you that. And a strict diet of kidney pies and soured milks.
And the bad humors in your gut?
The wife rubs my head with barley mash and no weekly baths, which causes an excess of humors about the house, Doc says.
All that and still not improved?
Well, looks worse, but it doesn't hurt no more, which could be a good sign.
Bathing causes excess humors, eh?
Doc says lots of ailments could be avoided altogether if only we didn't bathe so frequent like.
I'll wager that whole arm has to come off before Tuesday. Mark my words.
Ah, you're too jumpy. Nothing's here.
I think if I can get out of their vision, they'll despawn. Otherwise, we're going to have to do something about these two. There we go. Yeah, they're part of a joke, which is hilarious, but unfortunately they are in the way. This guy's still getting wine, and we'll still grab it. My plan is to make our way to the fence who's right on the corner here.
Can't watch in every direction.
I think that's the fence. That may be the shop owner, honestly. Actually, that is the shop owner.
Looking the wrong
There is no
way,
fence in this area.
they can get you.
Okay. We're gonna have to ignore the shop. Just a hammer? I have no interest in stealing from him. He has a sword, though. I'm gonna check the sewer system very quickly, just to see if there's any water arrows down here. Nope, nothing. Okay, I think this leads to Alldale. I believe it's open now. No, to the docks. Darn it. Oh, the Alldale entrance was by the guard, by where I said the shop was. Let's go back there then. Huh. Sorry, everyone. I noticed it and wanted to see where it led. This leads us back down here again. Okay. Actually, we should go to the docks. There are plenty of arrows in the docks. So let's go here first, and then we'll double back and go to Alldale. They are still here. They just weren't in the area I was. Probably because I knocked them all out. I guess they continue to guard the areas that I did not knock them out in. Okay. That changes a lot. This is going to be difficult. Okay, let's go grab the arrows first. Then we'll go fence some stuff at Dahlia's.
I sees you, Sneaksy. Bees you not try or anythings.
I nots be doing that. I sounded just like one of them. Okay, so what did we learn while we were in the Keeper compound? Anything in particular? I can't think of anything. Not in particular. Not without ruining a lot of what we're going to be encountering.
Shelters to me. Showers to me the greens and wonderment.
Oh, okay. How about that? I should have drank the fountain. I wasn't sure if the damage we took in the last mission carried over to this one. And yeah, it did. So I'll have to remember that for the future. Okay, let's go shopping. Not shopping.
So, what do you have for me?
Vendoring. Okay, so... I guess we'll sell the vintage wine. I can't choose to sell just 2 of them. We'll pretend Garret held onto one of them as a gift from Lady Edwina.
Huh. I guess I can give you some coin for this. This the best you can do? Maybe it ain't true all the talk I hear about Garret, the master thief. Still, it's good enough. I'll take it off your hands.
Copper dagger, silver statuette.
Well, looky here. Sure, I can find a buyer for your merchandise.
Oh, I thought I picked up... That's interesting. We have Imbris Analix here. I thought we picked up... In the... I thought we picked up, actually, the, Bafford Chronicles. But apparently we didn't. Huh. The Bafford Chronicles are what I wanted to hold on to, not Imbris Analix or the Golden Scales. I guess given the choice, then, between these two, I'll keep the Golden Scales.
This the best you can do? Maybe it ain't true all the talk I hear about Garret, the master thief. Still, it's good enough. I'll take it off your hands.
I'm gonna hold on to the jewelry and see if I can vendor it at a different place. I really should actually vendor it here. We'll sell 2 things here from this. So let's sell the jades.
Well, looky here. Sure, I can find a buyer for your merchandise.
There's not much that I actually need. Now that I think about it, we've got plenty of gear. I think there... Oh, no, actually, I don't think there was a shop in Aldale.
Aha! Found ya, killer!
Okay, we're leaving.
I'm right behind you!
I know, that's why I'm running. Whew. Yeah, we don't have the money to afford messing with enforcers this evening. Oh, crap. Where do I hide from a guard out here? I used my gas arrow there too. That's a shame. Ramen, I got a job for you. There's a guy I just killed. The body's on the 2nd floor of the Bloody Ears Tavern. I need someone to go to docks and dispose of the body so no one will ever find it. Drop it in the water around there. Any water will do. There's a lot of blood that's got to be cleaned up too. Oh yeah, here's the most important thing. Don't let anyone see you carrying the body around. Don't let nobody see that body at all. Get it? Just drop it in the water and clean up the blood. It's gotta get done tonight. I'll put some money in the drop box outside your place when the job is done for you to pay whoever you hired to do the dirty work. Dirk. P.S. Don't taff and mess this up. It's important. No. Nope. Docks is off limits to us now. We are not going back to docks. Oh, perfect. Another gas arrow. Oh, this place is tricky to sneak over. There's a guard right...
How goes it then? Bugger off.
The guard right down there is going to be really upset. I just missed this jump. We can flashbang him, I suppose. Let's wait for this other guard to leave the area, and then we'll do so. Well, that works too. Alright everyone, let's hit the next area. I'll see you there.
This is Aldale, one of the richest districts of the city, where high society types take strolls in the park or visit the museum with all their leisure time. Every thief in town knows there's plenty of wealth and baubles to be stolen among the opulence. Only a few know how to get at it. But I've got other things on my mind. It's not enough that every keeper in the city is trying to kill me, but now there's a mysterious old woman after me as well. So I've come to Aldale to find Inspector Drept. From what I've heard, he's obsessed with the fable of a murderous hag, and I'm sure there's a connection. I hope he has a lead for me, because if he doesn't, then I'm at a dead end.
We're lucky to have him. With Inspector Drept taking offices so close, should keep the riffraff at bay.
I haven't noticed any difference in the level of riff-rafferty. In fact, I don't feel safe walking down my own street. And Wilson says there's an absolute throng of pagans that have taken over the park.
Throng, really? Is he sure it's pagans? Maybe they're just, shabby.
Either way, when's the last time you enjoyed a stroll through the Aldale Public Gardens? Lady Cafferty?
Well, just the other... Was it... I'm sure I recall it wasn't too long ago.
So much for your Inspector Drept keeping us all safe.
Really, Oscar? You poo-poo everything. Besides, I really do feel safer.
I'll wager you only feel safe when you're in the pub, considering the inspector's workshop is right near there. Am I right?
Tut-tut. The discussion is over.
That guy's poo-pooing her. That's no good. Can't be afford doing that. There's probably enforcers around here too, so we need to be extra careful. As I walk right into one of them, probably. Guards with money on their belt. Attention. Fogarty's Goldsmithy is closed until I say so. Signed, the new management, Jimmy the Knife. Wait for this guard to turn around, but we're going to try to nab the belt pouch from him. Wow.
Stinking cops.
I can't do it.
Nothing happens on my beat for a month. Then 3 in a week.
It's like the canal's filled and we can't lower the water.
Yes, indeed, for a brisk stroll. Taking the air, treading the stones, walking, yes, indeed.
I think this way will lead to the park. And yes, it is taken over by the pagans, if I recall.
Well, of course they died, Amanda, old girl. The two of them didn't have half a brain between them.
Exactly my point, Zachary. The mother, now she had a brain and a plan. Women often do. The whole thing was her idea. Trouble is, they were too pea-brained to pull it off. Snuffed out by some security device, of course. But after they were already inside the museum.
Well, if you're game, I am too. Should be an absolute bundle of fun. I can't wait to outwit a guard. I do hope there'll be guards. But we should do it soon, before the City Watch discover that tunnel we found.
Really, Zachary? If they haven't found the tunnel yet, there's no reason to think they'll ever find it. No. There's time for more planning before our naughty little heist.
You're not going to spoil the fun and go all scaredy-cat on me, are you, Amanda?
Of course not, Zacky Poo. I just want everything to go perfectly. I mean, there's only one museum, and I don't want to rush in without the right outfit.
Quite right, darling. Proper attire. I hadn't thought of that.
Good thinking, yeah. You gotta look the part if you want to get the stuff. Okay, we have a guard staring right where we kind of need to go. We can stay inside the shadow to avoid him. I think the passage is up there, but there's no way we're gonna sneak past that guard to get to it, to take a peek, so that will have to wait for a different evening. Or until I find out where another gas arrow is located. I guess there are no Keeper Enforcers in Alldale. Ah, our reputation with the pagans is such that we can just walk through the park, or should be able to. Hello? There's a healing fountain here, that's handy to know. And a note. What does the note say? Diane, here bees my reportings. 12 bees were lost in them old quarter. 5 bees lost in them docks. Them hammerheads more strongsy than we thinkered. We bees needing helping. Daisy. The the pagans do not fight, or they didn't fight in the other games. So this is new for them. They always had... Actually, is that true? In Thief 2, there were some allusions to them trying to defend their homes from mechanists' attacks. But I don't know how successful they were at it. Leafers and vines grower more quicksy, bees you feedered them with the saps and bones of man-fools. Don't ever forget that as cute as they sound when they talk, the pagans are bloodthirsty and willing to do whatever it takes to further the cause of nature and the trickster god. I think there's just loot up these stairs, and I'm not interested in stealing from the pagans.
buildings. Where bees the goodsy trees, and everything bees covered with soot. Diane havers them visionings about you. Man fool Garret.
We gotta knock this guy out. We don't really stand a chance. Nice sneaking past him. Oh, I think this is Inspector Dreps. We might have... Oh, they're right outside. They're right outside Inspector Dreps. Citizens, art thou aware there are heathens in thy midst? Didst thou know the Master Builder judges all? Dost thou give thanks oft enough? If thou answer yea or nay to any of the above, then thou needs must attend our services. Thy very soul does depend upon it. The Brothers of the Order of the Hammer. I think we have to approach the window here?
This place hath nothing of value for thee to steal.
I'm more interested in those papers of yours. If they can tell me anything about a crone that talks to statues.
Thou hast seen the hag?
Not just seen. She tried to kill me, but I hear you've been trailing her for years.
Yea, I hath followed her trail, but it hath not been clear. I hath even doubted anon that her crimes were more than my own imaginings. But that thou hadst seen her as well. 'Twas in my boyhood, in the orphanage known as the Shalebridge Cradle, that I spied her. I didst play at a game with mine friend, and I was hidden, and my friend sought me. Then a hag, a bent and evil apparition, came from the darkness, near enough to touch, and my friend did scream. But I was a child, and afraid, and then 'twas over. The orphanage grew a dark and haunted place, and now none dare enter. When came I to mine manhood, and was saved by the Order of the Hammer, I sought the hag again. The hag wears death about her as a cloak. Some who meet her doth vanish, others perish with bloody work done upon their bodies. There are hints spoken of creatures made of stone, and ever the tale of a hag, a bent old woman, ever old, but growing no older, in a span that hath taken me from boyhood to mine own age.
Can you tell me how to find her?
She finds her prey now in Aldale, but 'twas in Shalebridge her murders didst begin. Seekest thou a start upon her trail there? 'Tis the only place I hath e'er spied her for certain, but I dare never return to that place.
That's a good place to start looking. I have no interest in being the latest in her string of murders.
Go to the Shalebridge Cradle to see what you can learn about the hag. The cradle is an old quarter, near the gate to the docks. I think there's a shop or a fence here?
Ah, Garret. It's been a long time. So long, in fact, I was sure you were dead. Or rotting in a cell somewhere. I guess I should have remembered how resourceful you are. Anyway, I suppose the polite thing to do would be to say hello, wouldn't it?
I like this guy. He's creepy.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm sure I can move this merchandise for you. Someone's been busy. I'll have to keep this stuff on ice. It's too risky to move right now.
Okay, that will do it for us for fencing. I believe the two guards we saw earlier talking are down this way, but it wouldn't make any sense for us to bump into them, since they're going to talk as if some time has passed. Also, I believe you can kind of just walk into them in that area as well, so we're going to walk back the way we came from. The Shellbridge Cradle entrance, anyway, is back this way. So, we're very close to the end of this episode, everyone. And at this point, I probably should give you a heads up. The next video will take place in the Shellbridge Cradle, as will probably be the next two after it. The Shellbridge Cradle reminds me very much of the original cathedral level from Thief 1. It is long, it is terrifying, and it is difficult. We haven't died or failed our missions yet. Well, I think maybe once. This will be extremely difficult to do without perishing. Remember that if I do fail the mission, I will record again from the start, but there will be a link in the timestamps that you will be able to click on to get back to where I started from. Every 45 minutes of playing or so, I'll also call the session there. And if I die then in the next video, I will pick up from that spot. In other words, if we play 45 minutes and don't die at the beginning, then if I die in the next video after that, or I fail the mission or something of the sort, when I reload to start over, I will just start over from that spot, from the beginning of the second video, rather than doing the entire thing over again. Wait for this guard to walk back, then we'll just take the upper area, drop down, and make our way out of Aldale. We can't apparently pick his pocket unless we are literally bumping into him, apparently, which I guess would make sense, realistically. Just to make sure I'm not seen by Mr. Bow and Arrow, we're going to wait for him to show up and turn around, and then we'll go. Actually do a whole lot of shopping, but we didn't also spend a lot of stuff. There was a shop right outside the area we're about to walk into, so maybe we'll go shopping. We'll knock out the guard who's watching that door and bring him into the area we're gonna spawn in. Alright, everyone, I'll be right back. We're going to go to Aldale now. Oh, sorry, to Old Quarter.
Feel funny.
Sorry, sir. Unfortunately, there is no real good way around you.
Hello, my hooded friend, Garret.
Wow, we spent quite a few noisemakers. We're gonna get almost max on everything. $7.50 for two of those, that's a bit silly. Okay, all done. Goodbye, Carmen.
Officer.
I have not done the Shellbridge Cradle in a long time. I and I am dreading it. All the hairs on my arms were standing up when the place was even mentioned talking to Inspector Drept. Okay, everyone. Heads up one more time. If scary stuff is not your thing, you may not want to watch the next video. I'm gonna wait for that guard also to come back. Or rather, you might not want to watch the next like 3 or 4 videos. Again, it is long. It is very difficult. It is very frightening. Oh man. Just like the original Thief series, I dread doing the Shellbridge Cradle whenever I play this game. The first cathedral, the cathedral level, Return to Cathedral in Thief 1, oh, that mission is the sole reason why I dread playing through the Thief series. Not because I dislike it, but because I know it tests me.
Already didst labor to set things aright. Didst I see mine error?
Thou and I art not so different, officer.
It tests your ability to be very good at the game. It uses all your resources. It tests your patience. It is very difficult, and it is unforgiving. Okay, everyone. That will do it for us. When we come back, in the next video, we will be doing the Shellbridge Cradle. And I will see you guys then. Thank you for watching, and take care.